So I just started shuffling and then the camera stopped and everything started again. So here we are. This is the video. Two of Cups and the Empress. Wowzers. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I gotta go with it. I gotta go with what it says, and I gotta go with what the energy is telling me. This is a message for someone. Two of Cups says union. Empress says nurture. This is for someone who finds themselves in a divine love connection. Take that if it resonates. If this message isn't for you, allow the people it's for to take it. The Devil is at the bottom of the deck with boundaries. And we have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands underneath that. So if the term twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart resonates with you, this could be a message, okay? I'm hearing that wisdom comes from setting boundaries. Let's talk about this card here. The reason this is a message of that kind, I'll tell you quickly. The Two of Cups is about love. It's about meeting someone face to face. It's about partnership and growing, and it's beautiful. It doesn't have to be a love connection. It could be a friendship or a business partnership. But with the Empress coming out there as well, this is someone who resonates with being in the divine feminine energy or having a divine feminine energy. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be gender specific either. We all have masculine and feminine sides to us. So this could be a gender fluid individual. This could be a same sex relationship. You know, take what resonates for you. You'll know if it fits or not. Look at this owl opening this cage. So boundaries. The thing is, this connection has got you in a whirlwind. It's got you all tied up in knots. And actually, you don't know whether you're coming or going. That's funny that I went over there while I was saying that to you. It's a whirlwind. Sometimes it's a tornado. It's a very trying time. With the Ace of Cups here. Yes, there's two of you, but you really need to focus on the one of you at the moment. Because if you're upright and you're solid and you're grounded, then you can meet this other in a two. And if you're both solid and grounded, you can come together. But it may well be, it looks to me with this Devil here, there has actually been some obsession. There's the Three of Swords there. There's been some heartache, some pain. The Hermit, you've been treated in a certain way, and then you've been forced into this kind of alone time that you did not want. And here we are. And that is why this is feeling like one of those divine counterpart connections. Which a lot of people talk about on the internet. 3, 2, 1, as I said that. If you feel like this is forcing you backwards, if you feel like this is impacting you negatively, that boundary can be, I'm not going to talk to you for a while. Or that boundary could be, this is what I need from you. You know, this conversation needs to happen between the two of you. It's like this, there's so much emotion here. There's so much feeling that is overwhelming. But look at this little owl here. The Devil talks about being all tied up in knots. This owl has opened the door. With it saying boundaries, this is telling me that if you set a boundary, this is you opening the door. Owls represent wisdom and clarity. So it's like when you set that boundary, you're actually opening doors for yourself to really grow from whatever this is to you. See if we can't find out a little bit more, because it seems a bit juicy really, doesn't it? 8 of Wands, communication. You could be in a no communication situation, or you could be struggling with communication. I think that you could be watching a lot of tarot readings on the internet, trying to figure out how is this person feeling, what's going on in this connection. Honestly, the way to discover those things is to have a dialogue about it. To be open and talk about these things. If you can't talk about these things, you're not being respected. And one of the reasons I was so wary to throw around the divine counterpart, love, connection label onto this reading is that, and then we have the Two of Wands, unity. You're mirroring each other, to be honest. To answer your question, the question that you're looking on the internet about for everything, you're mirroring each other. How you're feeling, they're feeling, you know? They feel the same as you. That deep well of love, that passion, that this is you too. You're the same. But if you can't communicate about your emotions, about what are we, what is this, you deserve a lot more love and respect than that. And that's why I was loath to slap those labels on this, because I've been a professional tarot reader for 6 years now. And I have seen countless people putting up with the most toxic of behaviours because it's their soulmate. Or because they have decided it's their twin flame. Whatever label you want to put on it. That's why that boundaries card came out. Because just because you have a divine connection with someone doesn't mean that you should put up with anything. Okay? This is your tarot ante telling you, don't put up with shit. Three of Cups, friendship, yeah. Because at the end of the day, once you voice these concerns, Wheel of Fortune, fate. And at the bottom of the deck, Four of Cups. Look, okay, so we've got 2, 3, and 4 of Cups. Things are going to progress. Things are going to move. This is not stagnant. You need to communicate with each other. You need to nurture this connection. You need to talk about this connection with each other. You need to open that dialogue. And you need to build this friendship between each other, because it's this of the two people together, and it's chaos, and it's all that whirlwind of the devil energy. And at the end of the day, you need to have an awareness of each other. You have to learn and grow together now. So do each other some kindness. I'm seeing all repeating numbers here. We've got 222, 333, 888. You know, the Empress, the Divine Feminine, the receptive energy. And she's definitely very pregnant in here. This isn't a confirmation of a birth or anything like that, but this is a gestation period. Things are growing. And when things are growing, we have to look after them. Which means you also have to look after yourself in this. The Wheel of Fortune with fate, you know this already. You're intertwined with this person. The chords that you're feeling are real. It's how you handle it going forwards. Any parting advice for this collective, please? 10 of Swords. Ouch. 3 of Swords. Anything else? Queen of Pentacles, growth. Okay, and the Devil again with boundaries. Couldn't make that up, could you? So, if you've gone through a separation with this person, which if you are on that journey is actually a period of, it's a part of it. It's really painful, it's really heartbreaking, it feels really sad. But that is there to push you to grow and to push you to change and to push you to have firm boundaries. You know, if you talk about these boundaries and they're not met, you might go into a period of time where you are alone, and that is because you need to grow, you need to change, you need to build yourself up. You might have been through that and now you're coming back together again. It's heavy, it's a lot. The World, Judgment, this is too many cards. 7 of Wands, the Fool, Page of Pentacles. Basically, guys, you're at this point of surrender. What will be, will be. But you need to have boundaries and not lose your sense of self-worth, sense of what you deserve. 10 of Cups is also there, King of Cups. Look, this is one of those situations where there's so many people on the internet. This could play out anywhere, but the most important thing is to have that conversation. Open that dialogue, and that dialogue will bring you all the answers that you need to know. I hope it works out for you. I'm sending you loads of love.